What's up, guys? It's AttackonSamurott, and here is another Pokemon Sun and Moon Showdown OU battle for you guys. So, this battle, again, is still pre-bank. It's still pre-bank. I Showdown anywhere. When I first made this team. But anyways, before we get started, leave a like for the video so that way I can do more of this content that I enjoy and that I hope you guys also enjoy as well. So anyways, my opponent has a pretty cool looking team, pre-bank team. He's got the Beware, Necrozma, Mandibuzz, Celesteela, which is annoying at this, point. Lantern and Tapu Bulu. While I have my other team. Meanwhile, I have my team that's been modified. So this time, as you can see, I don't have the Shiinotic. I actually have a Lilligant. So this team is slowly starting to change, so my thought process about the team is starting to change more because I realized that, hey, Shiinotic is really slow. I need something faster that can put things to sleep, so that way Como can do his thing and can just go in. So I decided to use a Lilligant over that since it is faster, and plus it does get access to Sleep Powder. It also gets Sleep Suit as well, Giga Drain, Toxic, stuff like that. So. And I still have my choice band in Mudsdale. Still have my Scarf Arcanine, except I think this time I got rid of Crunch for Wild Charge, I believe. No, actually it was Extreme Speed at this point, over Crunch, because I wanted to have that priority. I think if this is the same Arcanine set, then I still have the Kartana and I still have my Como. My mixed Como, and of course Hogspix hasn't changed at all, still having the same set and such. So this battle is pretty fun, pretty interesting too, like I had said. So let us get into the battle. So my opponent starts off with Necrozma, as I start off with my Choice Scarf Arcanine. I go for the Flare Blitz to see what kind of Necrozma it was. And look and behold, it is Rocky Helmet. So that means it's defensive, which means I switch out and don't want to get more damage on me. So I gotta go into the Lilligant. He sets up his rocks right here. I go for the Toxic because I want to wear this thing down. Because putting it to sleep would just not be a really great idea for me. This is, a defensive ball. So I set my Leech Seed up. He goes for Psychic. Psychic does almost half. But luckily I'm able to take that, and he's pretty much forced to switch out and go into Celesteela. I actually go Sleep Powder, predicting a switch in, but of course I miss on the first try. I go for it again and miss again. He goes for Air Slash and miss. So nothing happened in this turn. So I was pretty happy about that. He's gonna switch out the Celesteela, bringing the Necrozma back in. I go Sleep Powder and I still miss, so didn't even matter anyway. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into Mudsdale to take the Psychic because I don't want Lilligant to be weighed down even more. So Mudsdale's going to take that Psychic pretty well. Goes for the Psychic again, bringing me into the yellow. I go for the Earthquake. That Necrozma is gone. It was not going to take a Choice Banded Earthquake from Mudsdale. No way. But he's going to go for the Skull with his Lantern, bring it in, and he's going to outspeed me and take out my Mudsdale. Turn Rain Kartana, that's going to force him out automatically. Goes into Celesteela. I go for the Defog on his prediction, because I knew he had to switch into something that could take a Leaf Blade or whatever. So he's going to go for the Fire Blast on the switch in. Doesn't hit. It doesn't even hit me. So yay for me. I go for the Skull on the Lantern, maybe trying to get a burn on it, but I don't. He goes Volt Switch, and that does a lot of damage. So that told me that his Lantern was most likely offensive. I just didn't know like what kind of Lantern he was. I didn't know if he was like Choice Scarf or if he was Choice Specs at this point. But seeing how much that damage output was from Volt Switch, that told me he was most likely Choice Specs. But initially I didn't think about that at that point. But he's going to go for the Wood Hammer. He's going to get poisoned, which is great. That's going to wear him down. But originally I did want to get the Bulu burned, but getting a poison is also great too, since that does wear it down. He's going to go for Wood Hammer again. He's locked into it from the looks of it. So that told me that his Tapu Bulu was most likely maybe even Choice Scarf. Again, this is stuff I'm thinking post game. But I go for the Sacred Sword on his prediction, on the prediction in the Celesteela, and I do get the prediction right. Gonna bring in my Arcanine as he goes for the Autonomize, getting up at +2. He still would have outsped me since I am paralyzed and I am Choice Scarf, so he definitely would have outsped. I don't know why he didn't stay in. I guess maybe he felt like Air Slash wouldn't have done enough. But he's gonna bring in the Lantern to eat it, and Lantern does not take that Flare Blitz very well at all. So he's gonna go for Scald on the switch in, bringing in my Lilligant, and Lilligant is able to eat that. He's gonna switch out, gonna go into Beware. Now this play right here was pretty detrimental to me. So gonna bring in Toxapex, scouting me to take whatever thing this was gonna do. He just sets up in my face, so this is bad. He's gonna go for Earthquake 2, and that told me that I had to go into Lilligant on the prediction that he go Earthquake again, which he did. So that Earthquake is gonna do a little less than half. I'm gonna put this thing to sleep. So I was really glad I got that thing to sleep, because it would have been a problem if it let's say woke up on the first turn, which it did actually, which was pretty annoying. But he's gonna take on my Lilligant, and that is gonna be kind of a problem, because I don't really have a way to shut down the Lilligant. I mean, not the Lilligant, the Celesteela. But Beware's gonna drop. I get the Beast Boost, but I switched out my Kartana because I had a feeling that Sacred Sword was not gonna be able to do it anyway, even if it was at +1. But gonna bring in Arcanine on the Fire Blast. Switches out in the Lantern, and I try to go for a move, but I get paralyzed. So yeah, if I didn't get paralyzed, the Flare Blitz definitely would have taken out the Lantern. But he's gonna Scald me on my switching in the Toxapex, but it's not gonna do any damage. Gonna bring in the Bulu. The Bulu comes in. I switch out. Don't want to get hit with the Wood Hammer. Gonna go into Coma-O. I'm on the switch in. So he switches out his Tapu Bulu, goes back into Celesteela. Brings Celesteela back in. Go for a Poison Jab. Doesn't hit it. I go for the Focus Blast. That Celesteela is gone, which is amazing for me. So he's gonna bring in Lantern. I do outspeed this, so that definitely told me that okay, his Lantern was Specs. So he's gonna go for the Ice Beam. Specs Ice Beam still does a good amount to me, but Coma-O is able to eat that. So go Poison Jab. Lantern's gone. I went Poison Jab just in case he went into Tapu Bulu, predicting my Clanging Scales, but he didn't. So yeah, Bulu comes in. He goes Horn Leech and outspeed, so that told me okay, his Tapu Bulu was Choice Scarf. Because Tapu Bulu maxes out. I mean, its max speed is like 79, I believe, or 75. It's like base 70. I know that. It's around that. But anyways, he's gonna switch out into Mandibuzz on the Flare Blitz, and Mandibuzz takes that Flare Blitz fairly well. So that told me that that was his only pivot into it. So gotta bring in the Toxapex. He goes for the Roost, and pretty much this game is looking like it's about to get wrapped up, because Arcanine basically would have won at this point. Or Arcanine or Kartana definitely would have won at this point. But anyways, I'm gonna Baneful Bunker again. Scout what else he was gonna do. He goes Superpower. So that basically gave me. I mean, it basically told me that okay, I need to stay in on this because I don't want to get hit with the Wood Hammer or anything. So he brings in Mandibuzz to take the Scald, and it gets burned. And that sucks for him, because that means he can't do anything at this point, and that is a GG because he forfeited. So yeah, that is game. So my opponent again had a very interesting team. I actually really like the team. I think it could actually function decently well in the current Gen 7 meta right now. Since Pokebank is out, you probably would just replace lantern for a choice specs rotom. I think that would actually help to some degree, since I guess it could deal with mold breaker mons that want to, you know, earthquake, and it could just outspeed them, I guess. I don't know, but I feel like this kind of team would fit in Gen 7 OU. But excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Kind of like burped a little bit. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this Showdown OU battle. For Sun and Moon. I mean, for Gen 7. So again, leave a like and comment for more content if you want to see more Showdown stuff, more Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battles, any more stuff like that. The Wi-Fi battles are still gonna be going on. I just gotta, you know, build my teams and such, which I am currently doing. So I actually got a couple of fun teams I really want to bring out soon, and, you know, have them recorded and such. So yeah, again, leave a like and comment, share the video to your friends, let them know about me, and let them, you know, see who I am, I guess. I don't know. But again, that's gonna be it for this one. So take care and have a good one.